They always kind of expect you to
Yeah.
from Georgia.
But I think you might have to have
She had no
sign it.
idea how to work. She stayed right in the house until the
John, good. Well, it's good to get
she
to
had the Montana. She used to tell that was so difficult. Or wintertime, it was no rush. She lived in Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
she wasn't hard. That bedroom, we get Hannah back.
I know.
She knows.
State or
She, she visited.
Oh, okay.
bring them up there. We'll just throw back and
She died in 2001. So.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you want to let them up, that's fine. Other than that, we can put them there.
Oh, what are you doing there?
Last pass.
Wow. It's so good to see you. Yeah.
News.
Tired.
Put me in it.
Oh, don't start.
Hell no. Just like always.
How are you, sir?
Oh, I just saw him in town. Oh, good to see you. Grumpy old neck. Good happen.
My daughter works for me on third off. My Christmas break.
I'll bet. That was a good choice.
And I have people ask me, can we get one of them? That's why I call her up. She says, no, it's a promotion thing. Some company that supplies her clothes.
I didn't plan to crash your meeting. I just came by side of the office. They're like, hey, we're going to the commission.
All right. You're welcome to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, this is a public meeting, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'm not even a citizen of this county.
Yeah.
I'm just public and very active.
Get on your YouTube.
Guarantee you we won't bring you out. I guess.
Right?
Oh, God.
How many do you have? 0?
Oh, no,
Yeah. No, I'm not saying anything. I just.
We got you on film. Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go. Start us off, Jed.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I forgot my other glasses.
All right, boss, you got the floor. Welcome.
I didn't come to interrupt your meeting. But
All right. That's all right.
Oh, we love having you back. Great.
I've got another bridge closure notice. Wouldn't close that bridge out at Ryan Canyon. That happened on Friday. That's another fun thing.
I got a call from Carl just now. There's somebody on the way here soon.
Awesome.
Maybe tomorrow.
Finished up chloride around Dillon last week. Chloride down the line in Centennial tomorrow. They're getting, got the bids in and stuff on the Swamp Creek Bridge. They let it, so hopefully that gets going. Set up the crane for August for the North Fork Bridge. Get that going. It's going along, it's crazy.
Don't, when your phone rings, don't get jumpy.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn it off. John went to Miles City and picked us up a low boy. Yeah, pretty much stole. So that was awesome. And that going along.
Lampton.
Been absent last week. Took a long drive. Anyways, Ari Miller is finishing the pit. Everything looks good. Just plugging away on that scale. We should hopefully have it set this week. Other than that, I'm a little bit of catch up. Want to know why I was gone? City Dillon just got a new fire truck, so we went down and picked it up.
Oh, yeah. How's it look? Impressive.
Yep.
Cool. That's a long damn way, but.
Yeah, we did it in 2 days.
Or in a fire
That's a
truck.
long haul.
So you
In a fire truck.
In a
Turn the lights on.
Yeah,
Make
you
it
can't
Turn the lights on.
go very-
Okay. We'll get it done. Yeah, the air conditioner worked great.
Was that sitting by the Catholic church across the street from the Catholic church this weekend?
I don't think so. It was sitting out in front of City Hall. We got back at 4 o'clock. It was a long drive.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
On big knobby tires.
Yeah, heard it down.
May want to go nice.
It was
So we
it was a
know.
fun trip. Let me put it that way.
About as far as you could travel.
Literally across the tracks.
Did you drive both ways?
No, we flew down.
Yeah.
We left.
Yeah.
What Wednesday?
When you said we, I thought maybe.
Well, it was BJ and I.
Oh,
Another gentleman came down.
Right.
Okay. We left Thursday at 4 o'clock. And got back here Friday.
I took my family when my oldest grandson was 4 to Disney World down there, and I swore I would never do anything like that again. We drove both ways from here.
Wow.
That's a long
Yeah.
drive.
One way's enough.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like oh, I don't know if Wayne told you, but the repeater up on Sears down.
No.
Yeah. Well, this has been a while. I haven't been to a meeting, but I juggled some stuff around. We got it back up and going. But 966 is still down, and Bob just informed me that his is down.
Yeah. And he was in this morning, said he probably got the biggest illegal marijuana bust in Montana history this weekend as kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's place. Okay.
Yeah, no charges yet.
Yeah.
Kid, yeah.
Where's the-
Yeah.
You got something, Tom? Tom,
Okay.
are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to be in the commissioner's office when that call came into Rice about that Ryan Canyon Bridge. And I did notify BJ and talk to dispatch about that. Just coming up with a plan of how we can get in there to respond if we need to. So, that's an inconvenience. And I don't know how much I'll go into this because it could take a while to explain, especially with slow as I talk. But last Wednesday, we had a pretty bad incident over there by Wise River. Private trucking company was on a big transformer, an upright transformer that was being decommissioned. Whatever happened, it broke a chain or a binder or something like that. It came off the truck, hit the asphalt, poured oil all over the place, rolled it over, put it in the ditch, leaked a bunch of oil out, came back into an irrigation, kind of a catchment for an irrigation system for flood irrigation, went under the highway and went on to another series of ditches and it goes on to the Big Hole River. So this is gonna be a long-term thing that there's gonna be a lot of cleanup, a lot of monitoring, and a lot of headaches that go along with it. So this is gonna be an ongoing thing. I haven't talked to anybody since Friday afternoon on it, but I'm in continuous contact with DEQ, with DES and all the other Ds and Northwest Energy and all that. So we'll see how this one plays out.
That area seems to be acceptable to that. There's a second or third one, I remember, something like that. So,
Yeah, and it's another one of them, a lot of the delays in this are because you don't have cell service right there.
Yeah.
We have really good radio communications, but there's, some stuff that I guess didn't get relayed over the radios that should have and that type of thing. So as much as everybody really depends on their cell phones and everything to make contacts, this is a really good example of when that breaks down.
you said it was, what Big Line Electric or something?
No, Northwest Energy owns the,
Okay.
equipment,
Okay.
but it was all
By a contractor.
contractor.
Okay.
And still permits, all that stuff. We better be under a watch about fire season here. As everybody can tell with these temperatures, the wind blowing however fast it's blowing and extremely low humidities. And I've been getting a several different notifications from different areas on red flag warnings. And, probably have another one today, and, I think we know what's gonna happen here in the near future. Whether it happens right here in Beaverhead County, we don't know, but it's not looking good as far as fire season goes. That's it for me.
Pakarowski.
Oh, it's pretty quiet in planning, pretty unusual for this time of year. I know there's a couple subdivisions going on, but they haven't. Pretty unusual. Working here, haven't been that busy for the subdivision there, so. Interesting. I think it's just maybe an indication of the market right now. It's kind of slowing down. You notice the realtors, some of the prices are dropping on the property, so we'll see how it goes anyway. All is quiet at Wise River with our two friends. From what Tom took a couple pictures of the gravel pit up there, and from what I've seen, it's up out of the floodplain. So I don't think we have much jurisdiction on what they're doing.
Okay.
Other than that, that's about it.
Okay, Superintendent.
It's very quiet. We do have the transportation committee meeting on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. And I'm not sure, but if Rochelle is going to be there to do the minutes and stuff, I feel absolutely sure she'll be great. And some of the teachers are getting ready to, they're preparing rosters because we do have a new plan of statewide testing. And some of the teachers have gone to training, others are doing it online, and as I am. And I think that's about it. I don't have, of course, all the schools are closed, so no reports are coming in, so it's pretty quiet.
Okay. BJ, you got something you want to?
I was just gonna reiterate what Tom said and ask you if you would maybe consider going into some fire restrictions.
Do what?
Go into some fire restrictions sooner than
I
later.
haven't brought that up.
Okay.
That's, yeah,
I
fine that you do it.
just ask you if you would start thinking about or looking at activating some fire restrictions for the county.
Sure.
So can I go on now for a little bit?
Yeah.
So about this time of year, there's a group of different individuals, land agencies that get together and they have a discussion on neighboring counties, land agencies and all that. And they haven't set that conference call up yet, or haven't had it yet. It's coming up next week. So this is the time to do it now, that maybe we start the discussion, put it on the agenda for next week, because we've got to do a resolution if we're going to move to put any restrictions on.
Okay.
And if not now, in the near future.
So we can set it up for next week.
Okay.
To get it started.
And open burning has been closed.
I think so.
Yeah, I closed it. What was that?
Yeah,
We can have to or something. But the closure that I put on it is just because of weather conditions.
Okay.
But it could stay like that also.
Okay.
The benefit of you guys closing it versus just shutting it off, the teeth are a little bit more sharp.
Anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay, Judge.
Good morning. Let's see, we are drawing down the number of jury summonses that were sent out, or I'm sorry, questionnaires that were sent out. And so now we're gonna start the process of sending out warning notices to people who did not reply initially. And then if they did not respond to that warning, then we're supposed to send a list to the sheriff's department for them to go knock on doors. So it's like a 2 to 3 month process as we try to squeeze in a little bit of that work in between court hearings and whatnot. Court itself was a little bit slower last week, which allowed us to get So that was needed. And other, just the normal.
So this week we sprayed weeds outside. The heat helped it kill them up pretty good. So we're gonna try the rest of the week actually digging up the rest of the dead weeds that the chemicals killed. We've been busy. Kevin's been painting the jury hallway in the court. We ordered some flooring for Carly's bathroom. Hopefully that'll be here in a few weeks and we can get that down. Sean has been busy building some shelves for the jail for some of their room with all the extra inmates down there, so they can put their personal belongings. And we have Kevin is going to be gone this towards the end of the week and be gone all next week, so it'll just be pretty much myself and Sean. That's all I got.
Okay, Joyce?
Busy getting the trailer courts and RV parks in this county. Some of the older trailer courts have issues with dry material laying around, so I'm getting in touch with the owners, which mostly are not around living in this county. Make sure they understand the importance of making sure that's all taken care of, and because of the weather right now. And basically going to be driving around kind of late in the day now to hit some of these spots that are further out in the county that don't open until 5 o'clock. So I can't inspect them until later in the day. But that's what I do this time of year. But anyway, other than that, it's going really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deputy?
Not sure who found the gasoline, but they decided to pour it on the jail again. We were in the teens there for just a week and a half or so. Came back today. We're back up to 21. Hopefully we get the court processes moving here. We've got several people that are just waiting to be sentenced and can go away. Been having an issue with probation and parole, leaving people down and having us pay for things because of the way they're getting around the system. So I actually got to have a chat with Sky this week about what we can maybe do to help monitor that, so we can start bringing the income in and charging the state for the people that they're having held. But I'll be in here for at least a couple of weeks, I think. Yeah, just trying to survive that way. So that's it for me.
Welcome back, Sky.
Good to be back. We were up at a conference at Fairmont, and for those water, one day our conference was 8 to 5:30 with 2 15-minute breaks the whole day. So it was drinking out of a fire hose, and it was what's that?
You were drinking?
No, just the fucking fire hose. But we learned a lot. It was very informative. It's good to get up there and network with those guys because we all work together and trade off cases, and but it was really great. Very, very informative trip. So yeah, it's great to be back. I actually had a meeting yesterday on Sunday with a guy from the prison about how we might be able to expedite the process of getting the guys that are supposed to be in prison to the prison. So I'm happy to chat with you about that some more. And then we also learned a bunch, to talk to the judge real quick. We also learned a bunch about the issue with the questionnaires, because a lot of the clerks they're not certifying that to the sheriff because they shouldn't have the resources to go out and serve 700 people or whatever it is.
Right. We don't have that many, but
Questionnaires. A lot of counties do. Yeah. So Missoula County has 16,000.
Yeah.
And so they're not going to go knock on 16,000 doors. There's a Supreme Court case that just came down.
Okay.
A couple of those issues.
We're
throwing a resolution together to have in front of you guys next week for the University of Montana regarding a grant that they're working on. I think we spoke about that earlier. But yeah, taking a look at everything there and everything looks good to go. Other than that, we've got Jed in town for I think a day, and so we're gonna catch up with him. I'm gonna see if I can't get him to answer a few of my questions that he probably answered being county attorney for 14 years, but I haven't figured out the answers to yet, being county attorney for 6 months. So, other than that, we're busy, and anything you need, let us know.
Okay, thanks. You got something, Tom?
Not very, it's cool outside.
Yeah, for now.
You think
Think
Well, thank you guys. Have a good week.
Thank you, sir.
All right,
Appreciate it.
thank you.
Stick around for the, public thing on the tax?